What's up, guys, and good morning. Oh, please. I've literally made this exact video 4 times now. And every single time, something has been wrong. And yesterday I had a great video, and then all of a sudden my computer crashed and it deleted everything. So, you know, I just take signals from the universe normally. So I was just gonna guess that it wants me to make a whole new video and it wants me just to start fresh. Blah blah blah. So I woke up this morning, did my thing, put on this share kindness sweatshirt, got myself together. I want to make this freaking video and I want it to work, and it's going to work. This will be on my channel by today. It will. So I am back. I am so sorry. I took literally a month off because, as you guys can tell by my last video, depression was coming. It was definitely telling me it was here and it wanted some attention, and I had to deal with it. And I normally like to try to document it, and I did document some of it. I'll put in the footage right now. So today is a way harder day. And as you guys can see, I just have these emotional breakdowns. I feel like the world is out to get me. I will feel like nothing is going my way. I'll be extremely negative. I'll be extremely sad. I won't even know how to get out of bed. I won't even know how to get off the couch. I don't necessarily will be super clean. I won't get ready. I won't even brush my hair. It just like becomes like a Marissa I can't stand, but I understand why she's there. She just needs some time. But I pushed out of it as best as I could. I pushed out of it because I realized that depression loves to be isolated and loves to isolate you from people and things and situations. So I made sure to still hold myself accountable to plans with friends. I still made sure to get out of the house and get some vitamin D. I still made sure to be active with family and friends around me. I made sure to still go to my therapy sessions weekly, when normally I'd find ways to cancel, and I would just find ways. I would act sick. I did a lot of things to make sure I would just have alone time. I feel like I have genuinely pushed past it. I'll probably get more into in more depth video about my depression, because it definitely is something that a lot of us struggle with. It's something that a lot of us deal with. I just feel like I really allow mine to control a lot of my life when I need to get better at that. So yeah. Anyway, so basically, since I've taken a month off, I really wanted to kind of reintroduce myself, because this month, the most, is when I did a lot more reflecting on this past year, and I just really wanted to not judge myself, just kind of see the patterns I've been doing lately and where I want to go and the direction I want to go, because before I was so lost, I was so confused, and I think it's just because my schedule was so crazy and confusing and all over the place, and that's why we made this move, which I don't think I even mentioned. I think I mentioned in the last video that there was a move probably happening. We finally moved in. The house definitely is starting to feel like a house. I'm going to give you guys actually a house tour after this talking part, so you guys will see it then too. But anyway, and I just really wanted to do some soul searching again, reflecting as to why I even started my YouTube channel, because sometimes I look back and I'm like, what is your point? But anyway, my point as to why I started this YouTube channel, which it's so weird because coincidentally this morning I normally watch YouTube videos while I'm getting ready for the day or as I'm waking up. So I was watching this one video by Gerard Adams. By the way, I love that channel, and it was Chris Stokoi, something like that. And he's like the beard guy. And I was watching one of his videos that he did of him, and he was talking about how you have to give up everything to get everything. And it's so weird because before I saw this video, instinctively about a year and a half ago, I knew I had to quit my job. I knew I had to leave a certain relationship. I knew I had to go back home, and I knew I had to stop what I was doing because I knew I was going to kill myself by going the direction I was going, because I got stuck in the hustle, go, 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 material world, how many things can I get, blah, blah, blah. I was doing it not the smart way. I wasn't understanding that you don't have to, it's not about who works the hardest, it's definitely about who works the smartest. There you go. And I was working the hardest and the dumbest, being a personal trainer and just train as many people as I can, also trying to get this ranch started, while also like kind of understanding that I'm mentally fucked up, and also like fighting my depression on a daily basis and my anxiety. And that's just like so many extremes going on at once that I like literally didn't have time to breathe, and that's kind of what saved me in a sense for so long. But I ended up crashing all down because I got super sick from stress, and my lifestyle choice just made me so sick. And that's when I instinctively knew that like I was doing life the most incorrect way I could have done it. So I knew I had to basically drop my whole entire identity. I know I've said this before in like past videos, but I also see I have a lot more new subscribers, so I kind of want to reintroduce myself. And I knew I basically had to take the next year to unlearn everything I just taught myself, and to unlearn the school system, and to unlearn society, and to really figure out my own rules, my own guide by book, my own way to live life, because everyone lives their life differently. And I was trying so hardly to live my life the way others told me to, the way I thought would make me happy, and I just, yeah, I knew I had to give up basically everything, and I did. And it was a really fucking scary journey. Like basically I've vlogged the whole past year, so you guys could kind of see, you know, the little weirdness of my life. But anyway, I am now a year and a half out, and the video was just so crazy to me because he was talking about like when you're about to quit your job and you're like, well, what am I going to do for money? Like, where am I going to live? Like, what am I going to do? Like, I literally, you guys, had to go back to my mom's house, and I had to sleep on the couch because they didn't have a room for me. And I slept on my mom's couch for like 4.5 months, and it was the hardest time of my life. I was definitely going the most insane. That's when I was the most sick. But I moved back there mainly because I just needed my mom. I was so sick, and I didn't know how to take care of myself. Like, I was so sick. Like, literally the doctor was like, your organs are gonna shut down if you don't take this seriously. And I was like, okay. And my mom was like crying. It was a big bad deal, so I had to pull out of that. And then I started trusting my intuition with people and places and things, and I've always been a very intuitive person, very intuitive person. And even though people will try to tell me things and people will try to show me things, I always will look at their life and be like, do I want their life? And if I don't want their life, then chances are I won't take your advice, because I get advice from all different types of sorts of people, but at the end of the day, I don't really want any of their lives, so I have to listen to the voices within that I feel like guide you the most. And so far, it's done me well. I ended up thankfully getting my own space and place where I have my 2 beautiful roommates, and that's the house you guys have been seeing, and that's like my girl pad that I'm still going to have. And then this is now the ranch house where Jeremy lives and his brother. So I basically am the woman of the house, and I mean, I love it. It's so close to the ranch, so we don't have an hour and a half drive there and an hour and a half drive back twice a day. So in total 4 hours of driving that I now get to dedicate back to you guys, which was the whole plan to begin with. And I don't necessarily have to go to the ranch as often because it's literally right there. So I get to stay home, stay back, and do more so what I need to do, which is why now I get to get ready in the morning and make videos, which is seriously the best because this is all I've been wanting to do lately. You guys have no idea. So now I have my little girl pad still, and then this is the ranch house where I'm at mostly during the week. And like the housing situation obviously just got taken care of by the universe. I'm just honestly blessed because I have a lot of people in my life that understand my heart and understand me as a person and understand that when I do have it, I give it all. Like I'm not stingy with my money. I'm so giving. I'm a loving person. So I have a lot of people that know when I am down that they can take care of me, and the moment I'm back up, like I come back, I give as much as I can, like I go full force, and I know I'm a force to be reckoned with once my ball starts going. So it's like I'm just blessed in the department that I have a lot of people in my life that trust me and trust that they know that I know what I have to do for myself to get myself back up, because by 22 I was doing very well for myself, super busy, watching my dreams come true, but I realized they were the wrong dreams, and now here I am coming back, and I'm like ready for redemption. Like I'm just ready to be myself again, the person I know I'm meant to be. I'm just ready to hold myself accountable to what I set up and doing. I would be doing this whole time, but I also knew I needed time to heal. It's like when people think of mental health, I don't know if they know exactly what they're thinking or what they think it looks like. But for me, mental health is me. If I could describe my mental health as in physical health, I'd probably be on the show like My 500-Pound Life, and that would be my mental health. Like, but let's not do the body, let's do the brain, let's do the brain waves, let's do the neurology, let's do the past traumas, let's do the subconscious mind, let's do all of that. Like, all of those parts of my body, brain are fucked up. Excuse my language, but they're really, really messed up, and I knew that as much as I was chasing this goal body, this goal lifestyle, that my obese, bad brain or mental part of me would literally ruin everything. Like, it'd just be like, what's a good example of this? You guys want to know him, but he's this activist speech. So there's this African-American activist. I was watching a documentary on him yesterday. I forgot his name. Besides the point. But anyway, it's like he's just now doing everything he wants to do for his career, but he gets cancer. So he's like, so I'm doing everything I've ever wanted to do, but I'm fighting cancer, and it's like my life is about to end as I'm just getting started. And for me, that's like, when I hear that, I automatically think mental health, because cancer for me always means stress, suppressed emotions, yada yada yada. And he wasn't the healthiest person, so it's like, exactly, like that's what I always felt like would happen to me per se. Like I would start to get everything I wanted, but I knew my mental health would come crashing down, so then it doesn't even make it worth it. Because my mom had this one friend, or it's still her best friend. Growing up, she was this perfect mom, perfect wife, great at her career. She was going, and one day she just fainted, and she like really cracked her head and like almost lost her life. And then she had to quit everything, and then she like, their whole life came crashing down basically. And like, I've seen this so much with the older generation above us. Like, I just see them get to this limit and then everything was crashing down. And for me, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want my kids to have to go through that. I don't want my family to have to go through that. I don't want to be at a certain age and to have to go through that. I'd rather go through that right now in my 20s when I'm by myself and like really have that crashing down moment to like revive myself. I don't want to keep going, it's gonna be okay, 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 and then one day at 45, 50 years old, it's just not okay anymore. So I'm like, I would rather do this right now when I can still be like, Mom, like blah blah blah, and I can still have loved ones around me where I don't have my own children that like depend on me and that would get messed up by this like for a long time too. So like, I just wanted to have my full-on mental crash, life switch moments in my 20s, which I kind of got. I don't know what my future holds. I don't know if I'll go through that again, but I don't even know if everyone goes through this in their 20s, but for me, this is what is going on and this is what has happened. So basically, I just went off on a little tantrum. I just didn't want to get a place in my life where I was stuck and I was unhappy and stuck, because I saw that so much as a child, and I promised myself in my adult life I would never do that to myself. Like, I had to follow my heart and I had to follow my intuition. So that's what I'm doing, and it's crazy because that's what that Chris guy just sent this video, and like the timing of that is just absolutely insane. So here I am making this video. Kind of explain it to you guys, but oh, my legs fell asleep. Whew. There we go. But so yeah, this is my mental health journey. This is my video diary thing, because mental health at the end of the day is my biggest passion. It always has been. I always wanted to be a therapist, but then I knew people would automatically kind of know I was crazy, and then I wouldn't actually ever be working on myself. I'd be working myself through others, if that makes sense. So I never want to be a therapist. I just want to be, so this is my goal. My absolute goal through YouTube and through life is to help as many people as possible with their mental health without, you know how there's like at-home workouts and stuff like that? Like, I want that. I want these mental health at-home workouts along with actual workouts, because I obviously love fitness, along with meditations, because I feel like those are the key fundamental things that will keep you aligned with your sanity in this crazy place that we call Earth/home, because it is really weird. Like, when you really think about like what life is, like, it can get really, at least me, my mind can go crazy. When my mind goes crazy, my anxiety kicks in, and when my anxiety kicks in, it taps on depression's door, and it just is always doing this like full loop. And that's just me like overthinking life and just not taking it in as this experience that we're in right now at this very moment. It's okay to have questions, but just don't let your questions like devour you, because that's what happens to me at the end of the day. Like, I just get bombarded with so much like unknown feeling. So then I'm like, what's the point of knowing anything? Because we'll never even know. Yeah, that's me, perfect example. But anyway, so at the end of the day, like, that is my ultimate goal, is to help as many people as they can with their mental health, as I'm helping myself with my mental health. Because like I said, I hit a rock bottom this past year and a half, like rock fucking bottom, like the rockiest of the rocks bottom, and I'm pulling out of it. Like, I'm actually almost out of it. I just have one little more department to go, and that is, how do I say this? Because I never want a job ever in this lifetime. Like, I don't want a job. I just want, how did this Chris guy say it? I just want my work space and personal life to flow peacefully together, and that they all make sense. So yeah, I just have to figure out like that part of my life that I want to be doing. But I know it has things to do with social media and mental health. So I'm just trying to find my little niche, and this is my little journey to how so, because I love making content. I love finding new things to do and try and share with others. So for now, this is my little outlet for that. But yeah, that was a little bit about it. It's mainly because as many books as I've read in mental health and as many books as I just read in general, it's like words are words, and English really is so see, I can't find the word for what I'm trying to describe. It's not everything. Like, words aren't able to express everything. Like, there's probably so many moments in your life that as hard as you try to describe them to people, they never will get the feeling that you had in that exact moment, because words are so limiting. They limit so much that you want people to feel and be able to show them. So that's why videos are my favorite, because you guys can kind of feel my vibe. You guys can kind of feel my energy. I can definitely feel yours when I look at the views, I look at the comments, like I can feel it. And I'm able to show more of things that I can't exactly express. And as you guys can tell, words and me aren't the best of friends. I try, I really try, but I do have a harder time with words for some reason. So videos for me are just able to show, I guess. So that's why I decided to start documenting my mental health journey, because as much as I would type about it, as much as I would try to talk about it, nothing just shows it. And that's what I just plan on doing. And I'm out of my rock bottom. I've definitely showed my rock bottom. You guys have seen a lot on the tube by now. But I'm pulling out of it. I'm finally being the person I know I'm meant to be, and that the person I know will take me to my higher self, because that's my biggest goal, is just to be my higher self and love unconditionally and just be more of a wholesome person that just flows through this lifetime. I don't want to fight anything. I don't want to fight anyone. I just want to flow, and I just want to be peaceful, and I just want to save as many souls as I can in this time that I live. That's why I have a damn pig, for God's sake. I don't have my life together, but I'll take a pig any day. That's Marissa. So yeah, basically I've definitely this past month gotten a lot more back to the drawing board of who I want to be as a person, what my main goals are, how I'm trying to portray myself, how I'm trying to hold myself accountable to being that person. And yeah, so here's an air cheers to going forward again. And yeah, I hope I didn't lose any of you guys. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I am truly so appreciative of each and every single one of you that take the time to watch any of my videos or all my videos. I don't know, but I just want to say thank you, and I have so much gratitude for you. And I promise things are about to speed up, and I am ready to just go. So I will see you guys very shortly, and have a wonderful, beautiful day.